tie this on the little head. Oh, ooh, oh, it's in your eye. This is too big for baby. Yes, it is. Oh. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, I have my first little baby here. Her name is Annabelle Rose. I think she's getting, I don't think she likes me holding her up, so I might just set her down. But I wanted to show you guys her outfit. It's this little watermelon print romper, and I will link it below. It also comes with, oh, doesn't like that. It also comes with this head wrap. Oh my god, look at that pouty face. Okay, so we had to take a little break because she was fussy, but in today's video I wanted to basically talk to you guys about the products that we've been loving, or the products that I like to use for her. Also just like her progression, because I know that when Annabelle was first born, I would watch these videos all the time just so I can know kind of like what to look forward to when my baby turned this age. So the first product that I wanted to talk about is one that I have been loving, and Doug and I like to use it. Also my parents use it, and that is our new baby carrier. We actually got a baby carrier, I think I don't know, we got it like when she was really young. The very first carrier that I got, you guys probably saw a few times. It was like a blue and white striped wrap, and that one, honestly, I got a size small and it was too small for me. So I quickly tried to get a new one, and so then we got the Infantino one, and that one was more of a unisex kind of like baby carrier, and that one was $30. It was very inexpensive, but Doug and I didn't really like that one, mainly just Doug, because he didn't feel comfortable having her in it, because I don't know, we just kind of thought that it pulled on her legs a little bit too much. Even if we did have the right position, it just didn't look as supportive. So we were actually sent a baby carrier from the brand called Baby, I think it's called Baby Dush. I was kind of skeptical about this carrier just because our last one we didn't really like, but you guys, I am addicted to this carrier. I pretty much use it every day. The main reason that we like this one, and I think the biggest reason, is the fact that it's really supportive. It's almost like she's sitting on her own chair, so you don't have to worry about your baby getting like hip dysplasia, I think it's called, or anything like that. The other reason we like it is that it's so easy to put on. I didn't even need to look at the instruction booklet or anything like that. It basically is double supportive, so it has Velcro straps and also clips. So there's absolutely no way your baby will ever slip out of this carrier for any reason, just because it is so supportive, and it is unisex, so men and women can use it. You don't have to buy a certain size. It's kind of like one size fits all. I also like it because when she grows, there's 6 different carrier positions. I'm looking at it on the floor right there so I can remember. There's like a front facing one. You can face them towards you. You can put them on your back. You can maneuver the straps to where, you know, they feel most comfortable, and that's really most important to me, is if she's actually comfortable in the carrier, because if your baby's comfortable, that means there's a good chance they'll sleep in the carrier, which is nice if you're going on long walks, so you don't have to miss their nap or something. There's also a mesh lining like at the front of their chest in the carrier, so if it is hot, if you live in a hot climate like we do in Los Angeles throughout the summer, you don't have to worry about your baby getting super sweaty and overheating in the carrier, because some of the carriers out there are really like hot and there's just a lot of material, so there's no like breathable lining or breathable materials. And this one is also 100% organic cotton, so that is nice as well. You just know it's not going to irritate your baby, and it's just a really comfy little spot in there for them. The other thing that I love, and Doug particularly loves, are all of the pockets that come on the carrier. It almost kind of looks like almost like military. I don't know how else you say that, but there's just so many different pockets, and it's like very durable if you're going on a hike. Not that Doug and I really do that. If you're going on a walk or something like that, there are so many pockets. You can put your phone in there, you can put snacks, you can even put a water bottle. We fit one at the very front of the carrier when we go for walks, so it's really nice for that, so you don't have to bring like another backpack. We also love that all of the straps are padded, so they're super comfy. Sometimes on my other carrier, I don't know, the straps are really uncomfortable and they weren't really padded as well, so I'd get like huge deep like red gashes in my arms and like underneath my armpits, which I know sounds very uncomfortable, and it totally was. And the bigger your baby gets, the more comfortable you're going to want your carrier to be. So yeah, this one is amazing, and I do not get any kind of like back problems or leg problems, hip problems when I'm carrying her around, because she is almost 16 pounds now, so you're definitely going to want something sturdier and just like more durable for when they get older. So yeah, go ahead and check out their website, babydush.com. I will link it below. They also sell on Amazon, and they do sell with Amazon Prime, so you can get it with free 2-day shipping if you guys like that like I do. A lot of you guys are always asking me about
Annabelle's sleep patterns. Does she sleep through the night? Do we still supplement with formula? So I thought I would address kind of all of that because I've been getting a lot of those questions on Snapchat, and I know you guys kind of like are interested, but I just want to throw a disclaimer that every baby is so different. I hear from a lot of you guys that your baby is the same age as Annabelle and she's either sleeping in her crib already, or she's waking up multiple times a night, or your baby might be, I don't know, like not liking carriers. So every baby is so different. So this is just what she has kind of put me on. She put me on a schedule for herself, and I feel like a lot of people disagree with that, and they say that I should be putting Annabelle on her own schedule, but I just don't parent like that. I know I might be the only one. Let me know in the comments if you guys kind of just go around what your baby needs. I don't really take to the philosophy that your baby should just like completely form to your lifestyle, because I've seen that. I just feel like that kind of parenting for me personally would stress me out, because if the baby didn't go down at the time I wanted, or if I didn't get to do certain stuff, you know, because the baby didn't form to my schedule, I just know that personally I would feel more anxiety that way. I've kind of just given into what she has wanted as far as like the first year of her life, so I'm just dedicating this year to whatever she wants, and that has taken a lot of the stress off me, and I'm not like so worried with sleep schedules and like eating patterns, and it's just worked out better for us that way. So that's just kind of how I've chosen to parent, at least for these last few months. I don't really stress a lot about schedules and stuff, but she's definitely developed her own schedule, and it's pretty much to a T. So I will go ahead and write her schedule below in the description box. You guys can look at it, but she basically has 3 to 4 naps a day, and they usually are from 45 minutes to 2 hours, sometimes 2.5 hours, depending on if we're in a car or not. We are still supplementing with formula. I honestly don't think I'll ever stop. I've just gotten so used to giving her some formula, especially at the end of the night. I know I probably don't have to, but I don't ever want to cut anything cold turkey, and I don't really have a problem with formula now like I used to. If you've been watching my channel for a while, I seriously thought it was evil, and I hated formula so much, which I feel like a lot of first-time moms, when they are forced to give formula for whatever reason, they're just like horrified by it. And I realized that is not just me. That is so many of you guys, especially the ones that have emailed me and like direct messaged me. So we are all in this together. But anyways, I do give her some formula. I only give her like a couple ounces, if that, a day, just because it makes me have less anxiety about her not gaining weight. I don't know why I still have anxiety. Annabelle, I just weighed her yesterday, and she's 15 pounds 12 ounces, so she is a healthy baby. She's like in the bigger range for babies her age and, you know, according to her height. So I don't know why I feel this. It's just like my guilt, I guess. I don't know. It's like some kind of weird mother's guilt for when I, you know, when she was underweight, when she was kind of first born and stuff. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm doing now. I use this Similac. I think it's the sensitive formula, but I will link it below. I also want to say really quickly that, I don't know, I got a comment on one of my vlogs from one of you guys, and you said that it annoyed, like, you love my videos, but it annoys you that I always talk about how she's fully breastfed. I don't really believe, I'm sorry if I have said this before, but I don't think I've ever said Annabelle's exclusively breastfed. I'm pretty sure for the most part I've always said she's mostly breastfed. And you guys also said that it made you feel bad yourself because you had to supplement with formula. I've been in your shoes, and I never want you guys to come on my channel and feel like I'm preaching breastfeeding is the best and like you only can breastfeed. I feel like you guys might think that I'm kind of like preachy in that way, and I can see myself coming off that way, and now that I'm looking back after reading that comment, because I do talk about how she's mostly breastfed, but I never want you guys to come on my channel and feel bad about giving your baby formula just because I have, you know, killed myself to breastfeed for the past few months. It's just something that I personally feel just like, I don't know, I just wanted to breastfeed. I like the bond, and I know that's not for every mom, and I really could care less if you give your baby formula. I give her formula, and I'm not knocking, like, you know, formula feeding your baby. So yeah, I just don't want you guys to think that I'm judgy like that, because I am far from that. The only reason it scared me at first was because I thought I would never be able to breastfeed her again. So yeah, I feel like I had to just address that in this video and want you guys to know that I am there for you if you breastfeed, if you formula feed, if you combination feed. I was seriously triple feeding her for months in the beginning, and it was just a nightmare. I was pumping, breastfeeding, and doing the SNS, so I have been in the worst situation pretty much you could possibly be unless you cannot breastfeed at all. So I feel very lucky that I can breastfeed, but if you are having to supplement, it's not the end of the world, and I do bring formula with me wherever I go because I'm paranoid like that, and I just kind of like accepted it. It's not a big deal, and I'd rather have it on me and just like feel more comfortable having it than not have it at all. The other thing that has happened this month, and I think part of last month, is the fact that she sleeps through the night, which is another thing. I feel like I'm an annoying mom saying that because I just know that she's such a good sleeper that my next baby is gonna be like a nightmare, and that baby's probably gonna wake up every hour. So I just feel, I don't know, I don't like saying the fact that she sleeps through the night because I've read so many stories, I've talked to so many of you guys who are just like zombies and are so sleep deprived, and I know, I just have a feeling that is gonna be me one day because I never have the easy road. Like, I swear, I struggled so much with breastfeeding, and I think that is the reason she sleeps through the night. I'm hoping that that is what God has given me, the fact that she sleeps because I struggled so much. I don't know if that makes any sense to you. But anyways, I don't like saying that she sleeps through the night all the time because I feel like it's really annoying to the moms that are waking up constantly. So yeah, I'm hoping that it doesn't change. She didn't really have that bad of a sleep regression. I feel like her 4-month sleep regression was really the fact that her naps were like 20 minutes to 45 minutes, and I was constantly breastfeeding her to sleep. So yeah, I think that's really where our regression went. I don't really think it went to the nighttime sleeping. So we are really lucky, and I pray for you moms out there that are waking up throughout, you know, every few hours through the night. Just know that you're gonna get through it like anything, and it's a phase, just like breastfeeding's a phase and everything's a phase. She still co-sleeps with us. I honestly don't see it in the future that she is gonna stop. She sleeps in the DockATot, and sometimes she'll just sleep on my bed next to me, like for her naps. I don't always put her in the DockATot because she wakes up more easily when I put her in the DockATot. Because she's not like physically touching me. So during the day I will work on my computer and she'll sleep next to me, usually like touching my leg or something, or my arm. But yeah, so that is what our sleeping arrangements are. The other thing that she actually started doing this week is grabbing onto me when I hold her, which you guys, when your baby does this for the first time, you probably like won't recognize it because, you know, their hands are kind of flailing everywhere for the first few months of their life. But once they start to grab onto your arm, like when you're holding them on your hip, it is the most satisfying, like melt your heart feeling ever, and it's just so cute. I love it. The other thing is that she's laughing all the time. If you guys watch my vlogs, I feel like her best friend in the world, you know, besides Doug and I, is my mom, so her grandma. She sees my mom a lot and she just loves her. Like, I don't know if you guys saw the last vlog, but she was riding around in my mom's shopping cart. Don't ask me where she got it. You could watch the vlog to find out, but she loves just like being pushed around in her chariot, as my mom calls it. You're probably thinking this is the weirdest thing if you don't watch my vlogs, but yeah, she loves my mom. She laughs all the time when my mom is with her, so yeah, it makes my heart feel so good to know that she loves like her grandma, because I love my mom obviously. She's also bringing her hands together to grab toys, which is kind of like new. She's kind of trying to grab her little like dragon right now. So yeah, she is grabbing her toys more with both hands, and she's holding like balls and objects, and she's teething a ton, so we have to always put bibs on her. And yeah, those are the things that have kind of happened this past month. That's basically it for this video. If you guys like these updates and you think Annabelle's so cute, then please give this video a thumbs up and make sure to subscribe to our channel for more videos on motherhood. And I am vlogging a ton lately, so keep an eye out for all the vlogs that are going up this week and next week, because we're actually traveling next week to the south, which I will talk to you guys about in a vlog I think tomorrow. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys. Say bye.